Guys, in this video, this assignment, we're going to frame or lay out a 32-inch rough opening in this particular board. So you're going to need to tape some paper to your OSB board. You're going to need a framing square or some type of square that has a 1.5-inch thick side to it. So on your framing square, that would be the tongue of your square is the same as the 2x6. And we're going to, again, lay out a 32-inch rough opening in the center of this board. So step one will be find the center of the board. So we're going to measure the overall length. It's 88 3/4. Half of that is going to be 44 3/8. So we'll measure over here to 44 3/8. If your board is a different length, you're going to have a different number. We'll double check it by measuring on that side. Yep, it's 44 3/8. I'm going to mark that and label it C for center, like so. Now from the center of my board, I'm going to fold 16 inches this way and 16 inches this way because half of 32 is 16 inches. So I want my door centered in the wall. I'm going to come over here 16 inches, mark the end of my tape, flip it around, mark this end of my tape, and double check to see that I have 32 inches, and I do. That means I did my math right. Next thing I do is I'm going to put my jack in my king stud. So I'm going to take my framing square back to my mark here. I'm going to mark both sides of my framing square, shift it over, mark it again, jack and king. So again, from the center line over to the inside of the jack stud, I have 16 inches. All right? From here over 16 inches, I'm going to mark jack, king, jack, king. Now my rough opening is complete. I have my jack stud, my king stud, my jack stud, my king stud, and I've got a clear span here of 32 inches. The last thing I need to do is lay out my 16 inches on center. So I'll come over here, mark 15 1/4. We've done this before. 31 1/4 is going to land inside my header. So that's going to be a cripple stud, 47 1/4 in my header. Out here, 63 1/4, I'll need a stud beside my king stud. And the last center I'll do is 79 1/4 right there. I'll grab my framing square again and lay this out. Like so. X right there for the end stud. We're not going to put an XPX there. We're going to put just our end stud. It should look like that. Here's where our cripple stud will go. CX right there. Cripple stud. C stands for cripple. We're going to mark our cripple stud right here. Cripple stud. This is just a common stud here right beside the king stud. And this is a common stud here and our end stud. After you're done laying out your opening, you should hand this paper in with your name on it. Thank you.